Before the video starts, I want to say that this is part 2 of the Picopath level. In this video I'm gonna be decorating it. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend watching that first, link in the description. Now let's begin with the video. Hello everyone, this is Mahmoudeka, I hope you are doing well. In this video we are gonna be decorating the Picopath level. For the first time I actually started with color changes and pulses. For the first part I made a blue background, for the second one I made a pink one, and for the last part it was a green one. The pulses were basically just changing the brightness. My main deco inspiration was Tride's Spaghetti Cyborg, that one auto level that he made. Mainly these four structures that you see in the beginning. Now I started working on the structures. I made three types of structures. The big, complicated structures, the floating platforms, and these basic structures. Firstly, I started decorating those simple structures, which may seem really boring, but I really like them. And after adding some glow and some pulsing objects, this structure was done. While I'm copy-pasting this design, I would like to ask you to like and subscribe. This really helps me a ton and I would really appreciate it. And now back to the video. The next structure I decorated was the big one. First off, I started filling the design with black blocks. I made those window-like holes into the structure and I added those simple slopes. With glow, of course, because I always add glow. Above the black layer I added those connector objects, but I made the base black blending so only the connector were visible. And after that I made the connectors pulse from top to bottom. And of course I added glow. And again it was time to copy paste the design. Now I made this really simple design for these floating spikes. After copy pasting this design, it was time to make the ground spikes. For the ground spikes I used those default ones and gave them some glow. The last thing I added to the ground spikes were some random rotating objects with a slow rotation speed and background blending. After adding the ground spikes to the ground, I started making a simple orb design. Now it was finally time to decorate these floating platforms. I was trying to avoid decorating this, but it had to be done. I just didn't have any ideas on what to do here. But after some trial and error, I came up with this design. Now I made some simple chains that hold this platform from the top. Now of course time to copy paste. This structure right here was a bit more complicated, but I figured it out. Now it was time for the spike design. And to be honest, it was just my classic spike design, spamming spikes inside of each other. Now, last thing, after changing the color of the ground, because I always forget, it was time to make a simple custom background. My idea was really simple, just scale up these bush-like objects, spam them across the part, and that's it. I also forgot to do that, but I'm doing it now. It was to add some simple arrows. Because it's kinda like a Picopath level, I made some exclamation marks, some question marks and an X. And now the last copy paste, for real this time, it was done. Before I give you the showcase, I want to thank you so much for watching till the end. This means the world to me. So now, without further ado, let's get into the showcase.